Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they enter play here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Garoppolo is that type of. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On play action, now Garoppolo. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Incomplete. Well, look now at the defensive starting lineup for the 49ers. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Garoppolo. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55. On 1st and 10, Winston. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 2-yard gain.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Play fake. Winston. This will be caught by Brown. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Elliott puts this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3-point won't down at all.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, try one of position again. And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo completes it to Aguilar.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I see you, boy. I see you. Here we go.
49ers have an extra defensive back up down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Here we go. 180.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Ready? Black 25. You're not ready. You're not ready. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The numbers for Bell on the ground in the game last week. Carries 74 yards.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started better as the season moves on.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. Close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, a South Bay local from nearby Woodside, Julian Edelman. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Got the defense on their heels. 2 1st downs in a row and now a pickup of 8. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. He gets it to Gurley, complete. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Rip left. Check 26, check 26.
From the pistol, it's Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Hawks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. What do you need? Here we go, here we go. Tight right. Hey,
now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On play action, Winston. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jameis to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Switch.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Winston on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Get him, boy.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, they go with Barber again. They're there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw now, Winston. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks team. On 1st down, Bell sheds, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Le'Veon Bell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Le'Veon Bell touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your deep. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Go ahead.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he fires to Edelman, complete on the comebacker. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that one's complete to Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Gurley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Hardman. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The face mask moves them all the way out past the 40 now for first down.
Check 43.
Working out of the gun. Winston gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. To throw again on second down. Winston under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now Winston.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off. Not only was the call spot up, execution of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Garoppolo, 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Now Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian at time. And now it's second down. Garoppolo to try again on second down. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Here we go.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities. But always making sure no.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. It's second down, went backwards. It's third and very low. Again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Winston. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the 2nd quarter. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that will wanting more over some, clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I'd stay positive. Stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready? White 25. 98 to Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Wait, cut. 198. Wait, cut. 98 to Mike. Here we go, here we go. Wait, cut.
They'll run on first. It's Bell. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Keep playing
On 2nd and 7. Winston. That's complete. It's Bell. It's a 4-yard pickup. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And they're going to mark him down maybe by about a yard, if that.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding positioning and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And I don't think Edelman will be able to get to this one. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Gets through, and now an opening. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action. Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Here we go.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike, here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80!
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. This will be the 8. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And just tight end Howard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at 42. Got what they needed there. Drive continue.
When the offense hits, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Complete. Smith has it. Gain of 6 there on 1st.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
6 was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Complete to Bryant. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Let's make these babies proud.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this one is right through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can do anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to 2nd sack of the evening.
Now we talk about all the. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight. What a running start right back to the.
Stop him.
No, I mean that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now left side, a completion to his tight. 8-yard completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. And now the ball's out near midfield. And the Seahawks have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one position. This one not fully over yet. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Throw, Garoppolo.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. There's the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a draw play for Gurley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
On 2nd and inches, Garoppolo. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go. 180! I'm coming for you. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Garoppolo. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what do you say?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, open man is Samuel, complete. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in as Kidd will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain. Every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative.
But you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jameis again. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Right there.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
All day.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On the counter, Gurley. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now. Bryant has it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes good. It will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that it reverberated through the hole.
It's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Winston ready. Down by 2 touchdowns. 50 seconds to go. Their offense is all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Here we go. 180! Quit talking about it. Check, crunch.
Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it.
Here we go. 180!
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.